Welcome back to Laker Lounge. I'm your host, Marcus Randall, and alongside me are my co-hosts, Hendrik and Caitlin. All right, so how you guys doing today?
I'm doing okay.
Pretty good.
I'm okay, sir.
Because I'm okay to talk about this.
Well, we're talking about urban legends. Let's get to it.
Yeah.
So urban legends, there are these stories. Well, across that weird, story online or subreddit, detailing stuff about Loch Ness Monster, Bigfoot. So which ones have you guys heard of right off the bat?
I mean, I'm fairly familiar with a lot of these Sasquatch-esque creatures.
Really? Creature is
Yeah.
plural, so there's more than one.
Oh yes,
Okay.
abominable snowman, Yeti.
Wow. Yeah. I've heard of Bigfoot. That's like a Sasquatch-like creature, you know what I'm saying? It's like in the forest, stuff like that. But yeah, I'm also familiar with the abominable snowman and the Yeti. How they different? Aren't they like the
They live in
the same
snow.
I mean, yeah. Snow creatures. Yeah. So what about you? Which ones have you heard of before?
Just like your classic ones.
Okay.
Werewolves, vampires,
Werewolves.
Werewolves.
aliens, etc.
Love an alien.
Yeah,
Okay.
they're awesome.
So do you believe in vampires at all?
Not for real. They
No.
cool though. They're like,
Cool though.
they cool.
Okay. Yeah, also, have you guys heard of Nessie before? as
Yeah.
well?
Yeah.
Yeah, Nessie, that's in Scotland, I'm pretty sure. There's reports of fishermen, seeing something deep within the water, stuff like that. I think that one is probably true. I just don't see how a dinosaur that survived extinction would live that long to now. I mean but it could just be a mythical creature as well. So there's really no telling.
It could be infinite. I mean, we got jellyfishes.
Right, and they're immortal pretty much.
Yeah.
Well, until they get eaten. But yeah, lifespan wise, they're immortal. So, but yeah, I believe in that as well. I really just believe in anything because the world is just so big. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Anything can literally just exist. You know what I'm saying? Aliens, for example. I mean, we're not the only living organism out here. You know what I'm saying? Aliens have to exist. I mean, do you guys believe in aliens?
I do.
I do, yeah.
Yeah.
I do.
Okay. So if you guys were to believe in aliens, you think they're the only green and short or these monsters?
I think it's just like us. There's a wide variety in all the creatures in the world. There's a wide spectrum.
A spectrum.
Of
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah, I just feel
Okay.
like it would depend on what planet they're from.
Yeah.
Because they
Yeah.
require different anatomy based on, the environment.
That's true. That's true.
They might not have eyes because there's no reason to see anything.
Right. That's also true. And then another urban legend I've heard of is La Llorona, the crying woman. That's in Mexico as well, besides the Chupacabra. But I think that one has to exist because there's literally thousands of reports of seeing a crying woman by a lake, and it's a ghost.
Yeah.
Because people they say what they see. You know what I'm saying? Even old paintings, if they saw it's a UFO in one painting, they drew it because they saw it. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
Yeah.
yeah.
So I think that's also true as well, And like I said, I really believe in, I don't believe in just anything, I don't believe in everything, but those creatures I definitely believe in as well. I mean, do you guys believe in the La Llorona after I just explained it?
I'm like Play-Doh.
What?
I get molded.
Yeah,
easily. Yeah.
that's what it means, yeah.
You know.
You're impressionable.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Got
impressionable.
you. No, yeah.
Okay.
I believe in it. I believe in ghosts. So, by extension, I gotta believe in her too. So.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what I've been hearing around the school is that there's a ghost in the choir room. Is that true?
Yeah, I guess so. I feel like I've seen some stuff, but nothing inexplainable. But a good person to ask about that is Brandon Young for sure, because he
Shout out
be
Brandon
talking
Young.
about it all the time. Yep.
Okay.
Shout out Brandon.
And another one too is the Mothman. That's in
Yeah.
West Virginia. That's more of on the labor side, I feel like. But it's like an omen, right? When it shows us something bad's gonna happen. Yeah, but
Yeah.
I don't know if I believe that one. I mean, that's probably the only one I probably don't believe in.
They have a statue. They really like it there.
Yeah, because I know another thing about these monster stuff too is that they're very proud of these creatures as well and prideful of them. So it's probably so there's a Mothman statue, and then they made it part of their cultural identity as well.
Yeah.
I mean,
And it's kind of weird though because the Mothman, into the story, it was really only around for a week.
Yeah.
You know?
Right.
I just think it's some people just need to have fun. I think
Yeah.
some things are just
Yeah,
silly
they need to
things.
open up a club in that town. Playing awesome electronic music.
Right.
Yeah.
That'd be fire.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very creative, sir. Very creative. All right. Anyways, what's another one? There's also the Chupacabra. That's a dog-like creature. it eats a lot of livestock, so I think
Yeah.
that wouldn't be good, you know. But also that'd be kind of cool, like that's like a new breakthrough of a new species, you know, if that were to be true. Not good for livestock, of course, but I think that's pretty interesting as well. What do you guys think about the chupacabra?
I like it. I'm a fan.
You're a
you
fan.
know. I don't know much about it, but I like stories.
Okay, what do you think?
I mean, I like stories too. They're dope. I just don't think to be like, oh, a dog-like creature ate my livestock. Well, yes.
So there's like
that
things-
happens.
you know,
Yeah.
like there's these things called coyotes.
Right.
Yeah.
Like those things happen.
The food
so.
chain exists, you know,
Right,
that's natural.
you know.
I mean, you know, it's not
Fork
harming
found
anyone.
in kitchen type situation. You know,
Tasmanian tiger,
extinct.
or is he?
Yes.
Or is he?
That's
Right.
the question.
That's that mystery, you know. Yeah, another thing too is there's also one called the Wendigo. You guys know the Wendigo?
Here.
Yeah, it has wings. So what have you guys heard about the Wendigo? you know.
I learned a lot about it and then I
Okay.
forgot it all. So
Honestly.
Yeah. Oh. Now the Wendigo's pretty cool. I don't know like too much about it. I know more about the Skinwalker. The
Yeah.
Skinwalker's like a shapeshifter. One thing I read recently was that they're believed to be humans that got these powers of shapeshifting and then like kind of just like decayed into like these monsters a little bit, and they eat people and creatures. But I think that, you know, that's more of on the scarier side. That's one I wouldn't want
They are
to
scary.
exist, you know. But they are really cool. Like, you know, fake or not, it's very creative. It shows like human creativity.
yeah, and like I think that like these urban myths, legends, etc., they're just meant to like teach you a lesson, really.
Really, yeah.
And so
Like,
it
you know,
does
it's like
show
the
a
Little Red
lot of
Riding
like,
Hood, you know,
Right.
morals.
morals. Like
yeah.
it teaches
Tortoise
you
in the hare.
Yeah, moral stories, and so it does really just stretch the length of creativity that people got.
It does. It really does, you know.
Sure.
Yeah, I like that one too as well. And then Annabelle, that one's crazy. Yeah. Wasn't there reports of like, I know it's like locked up somewhere, but wasn't it reports of like it leaving? Have you guys, I think.
Apparently
I
escaped.
Heard it moved.
Yeah, it moved,
Yeah.
yeah. Okay, because it's like originally like a Raggedy Ann doll, but it's cursed apparently. Yeah, it's
That
really,
makes
Yeah.
sense.
yeah, but I do believe in ghosts though. I believe in ghosts do exist. Like I have my own, not my own personal experience with ghosts, but with some of my family and stuff like that. But yeah, I feel like ghosts definitely exist for sure. I feel like ghosts do exist. Because like how would they not, you know what I'm saying? Like I feel like ghosts
yeah.
do exist. But yeah, honestly, these urban legends are just really cool. I mean, there's a lot. And I'm looking up more. There's more and more. You know, like more like niche ones would be like the Michigan Dogman.
Yeah.
So you know, I just learned that it's like a 7-foot dog or like creature. You know,
I believe so.
it eats like a lot of creatures and livestock as well. But yeah,
I just think it's also just very interesting how like all these different cultures have like different versions of the same story.
right. Yeah.
Like even in like a religious sense, they're all kind of very, very similar.
yeah. So have you guys heard of anything that we haven't discussed yet? Any like creatures at all?
There's just like a lot of cool, weird niche ones. You know, Flatwoods Monster is one of
Yeah.
my favorites. We could make an argument that the Roswell crashes. You know, Men in Black. You know,
I think I've heard of the Men in Black, but like, do you know anything else about that?
so there's this movie.
Yeah, I know the movie. Yeah.
It's basically like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
They're like some kind of like government like
yeah.
agency. Okay.
They're trying to like hide what's out there.
Yeah. Yeah. Area 51.
Yeah.
Speaking on that government, Area 51. I don't think aliens are really in there. I
No.
mean, nah, probably just like really like advanced weaponry.
At most a UFO.
But
I
yeah.
think they kill the aliens and then they dissect them, trying to figure out what's going on in there.
Yeah, but they're hiding something in there for sure. But
Oh, for sure.
honestly, yeah, that's what I think is going on in there. But some freaky stuff as well. And then even going back to like paintings and stuff like that, they drew stuff because they saw it. In one painting, I forgot the name, but they have like a UFO like spaceship in the
Yeah.
background.
Right, yeah.
They drew it because they saw it.
Yeah.
So they're not crazy.
Yeah.
They weren't trolling. It's not LARP.
No.
So yeah. But honestly, urban legends are
They're cool, man.
really interesting. Yeah. Cooler and cooler each one. But yeah, so very nice stuff. So what do you guys think about urban legends as a whole?
I dig them.
Yeah, they're fun. I think people are worrying about the wrong things though. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, they're just little fun things.
Yeah.
They're little cute little creatures.
Yeah, they're uniting everyone around the world. Stuff like because we're talking about urban legends in different parts of the world, and we live in obviously a different area. So I think that's really cool that that unity. All right, very nice talk today. Well, this is Marcus Reynolds signing off for today's Laker Lounge episode. Go Lakers!
Go Lakers!